So this video is my full coverage foundation routine. This is my foundation routine that means business. I really need my makeup to last all day. It's gonna be like a bajillion hour long day and I don't wanna have to touch up. This routine makes sure my makeup doesn't go anywhere. I do have a lighter coverage foundation routine for kind of the everyday look, but I've kind of nailed this one down pat, so I figured I would film this one first. Hope you guys like it and thanks so much for watching. Bye. So this is my face without foundation on or any makeup on. I've just done my eyebrows because I thought I would save you the struggle of watching me do my eyebrows. You're welcome. If I'm looking over here a lot, it's just because my viewfinder is right here, and if I'm looking down, it's because my mirror is down here. So between viewfinder and mirror, I'm probably not looking at the lens too much. Sorry about it. So this is a really full coverage foundation routine. So first, I'm gonna use my MAC Pro Longwear foundation and my beauty blender. Now this foundation is no joke. Like, it does not mess around. It is full coverage at its finest. So I'm just gonna use like one pump. Yeah, one. That's enough. One pump on my beauty blender. And I'm just gonna start stippling it in. So first I just dot it on areas, and then I just get blending. So a really sad story about my face and all the scarring happening is I used to have really flawless skin as a teen. Like, I was blessed. It was fantastic. I didn't really get much acne. And then it's like I hit 20 and pow pow pow, acne everywhere. And so because of that, I have so much like acne scarring on my face, especially on my forehead, and it's just really frustrating and annoying, and I hate it. It's not so bad, it's not the worst. Like, I mean, so many people have so much worse and I really can't complain much, but it annoys me. So can't tell if I'm in focus or not, to be honest. This is quite, let me I think I'm in focus. Boom, there it is. So I'm just gonna stipple that in like so. I'm just gonna fast forward this bit because you don't need to watch me blend it into my face for the next like 5 minutes. So as you can see, that one pump really did a lot for me in terms of evening out my skin tone. I'm gonna do a little bit more though. So I'm gonna take my MAC Select Cover Up in NW45, which is my shade from them, and I'm gonna use like half a pea size, like that. And this Real Techniques blah 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 deluxe crease brush, deluxe crease brush to put it on the blemishes that still show through, like this guy and this guy and this guy. So I'm just gonna dot that on there where I feel I need to. Now this is a crease brush, but I don't know who's using it on their crease because it seems pretty big to me to be used for that. But it's actually perfect for concealer, so I ain't even mad. I love it. It's definitely a really good brush to have. That's what I love about makeup brushes. You don't have to use them for what people say you need to use them for. You just use them for what works for you. And this works perfectly for concealer. So just pat that all over all the blemishes that I have on my face right now. I have a lovely zit just appearing right there, so that's fantastic. I'm really happy about that. I love zits all over my face. It's fine. And just right over here. And any excess product, I'm just gonna kind of bring it around the mouth area. So now I am going to do my under eye concealer now that my face is setting. And what I use for my under eye is the, where is it? I mean, it will be the Bobbi Brown corrector in Deep Bisque as soon as I find it. Oh, there it is. And the Bobbi Brown corrector in Deep Bisque and the Essential Foundation brush from Real Technique. I'm a big fan of Real Technique brushes in general. I just use them for pretty much everything. They're great. And I'm just gonna dab my brush into the corrector and go to town on my face. Now I'm fully aware that you're supposed to use a concealer over this. I know how it works. I know this game. But I don't. It just does such good work and it just covers my skin flawlessly. So why mess with perfection, you know? So I'm just doing, you know, the casual under eye triangle thingy. You know what triangle thingy I'm talking about. Triangle of light. And I just kind of bring it up my brow bone. Cheekbone. Bring it up my cheekbone. See, so if you're looking, this eye, great. This eye, sad. And I just take my beauty blender and kind of blend out the lines that are left. So there we go, that's one eye. One eye down, one to go. Right now I'm looking in the viewfinder and it might look a little light. It's not. So if you're looking at this and thinking she's going a little too crazy with that color, trust, in person it looks pretty okay, if I do say so myself. But you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is too light and I've been looking like a fool this whole time. But you know, it's makeup and makeup's fun, so do whatever makes you happy. And this makes me happy. So once I've done that, blend in the edges, blend in the edges. So once I've done that, I just like to set it. And then I'll go ahead and set the rest of my face. So I use Ben Nye banana powder. And I just tap a little bit into the lid. And then I use this Rando McRandom Elf Small Taper Brush. And I dip it in ever so gently, tap off all that excess, and set it underneath my eye. It just kind of gives it that really glowy look, and when I set with this powder, my under eye concealer, no matter how crappy the concealer is that I'm using or how expensive it was, is not going anywhere. Like this powder is no joke. And I'm just going to use a face brush and kind of, that's a blush brush, face brush. Did I just pick up that blush brush again? What's wrong with me? A face brush and gently dust off the excess. Always make sure that you're really gentle around your under eye and you're only using patting motions when you're putting on the concealer, because why move all the hard work that you just did? So now that that's done, I take that same face brush and I use my MAC MSF powder in Dark Deep. And I don't really like to put a lot of powder all over my face just because I like some of my natural shine to come through, but I do tap it in it a little bit, tap off the excess, and just kind of tap it on my forehead. Because if I'm gonna get oily, which I don't really, but if I am and I want my makeup to last forever, that's where I'm gonna start shining. So I just tap it right there, and I just lightly tap it around where I've just highlighted. So that's that. That's that. And now I'm going to contour my face. So I use the Sleek Face Contour Kit in Dark, and I take the contour shade with my contour brush, swirl that around, and kind of just start contouring. This is a slightly awkward angle to contour at. I mean, with the camera, it's a little strange, but it's okay, I'm into it. I'm into it if you're into it. So you just kind of follow that down and blend it in itself, or at least that's what I do. And when you're happy, you move on to the next cheek. I know a lot of people like to do the fish face, like when they're contouring, but I contour so much, and by so much I mean every day, that I feel confident in not needing to have to do that anymore. But I mean, if it helps you out, then do it. Whatever works for you. I mean, you do you. So if doing a fish face makes you happy, then fish face to your heart's content. So again, just blending that in itself. You really want to make sure you're blending it because a harsh contour line is not cute on anybody. And there's that. And now I'm going to apply my blush. And for my blush, I'm just going to take a stippling brush and the NARS blush in Taj Mahal. This blush is my jam. Like, I wear this all the time. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but as far as blushes go, this is gorgeous. It's like this gorgeous burnt orange shimmery color of beauty. I don't even know, I can't even, there are no words. Like, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. Like, I'm even gonna overdo it a bit because I like it that much. Like, let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can. Oh, that makes me sad. Like, can you see it? It's just in person, it's such a beautiful burnt orangey color, and it somehow still manages to look natural. I don't even know. I don't know what this sorcery is, but I love it. Next, I'm gonna take the highlight color from the Sleek Face Contour Kit, and I'm just gonna swirl the brush around in there. This BH brush, I think it's called a highlight brush, so that helps you find it. And I'm just gonna put it at the top of my cheek. Sorry there, my camera stopped filming because I talked too long. So I'm just gonna put that at the top of my cheekbones there, and put it at the top of my cheekbones there, because who doesn't love a nice highlighted face, you know? Am I right, ladies? Highlight, it's the way to be. And just right in the center of my eyebrows and straight down my nose. And that's it. That's my foundation routine, really. It's really easy. Nothing major. Just the usual highlighting, contouring, concealing, all that jazz. So I'm glad you guys watched. Thank you so much for doing so. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if you want to see anything else from me. And thanks so much for spending the time. Bye, guys.